Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than I've done before. But yeah, this is supposed to be going out next Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. But I'm going to have it go out the day of Thanksgiving because this is going to be a list of things that I'm thankful for. The next few videos will be filmed at the same time. So if you're thinking he's worn the same thing multiple different videos, because I'm not going in and changing between single thing. So laziness. No, I do need to get out here, and I just have multiple videos that I want to get done. So I'm going to put you guys down. I'm going to sit on the ground. We are going to save some seeds from marigolds. I know this outfit doesn't match. Don't come after me. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about things that I'm thankful for, people that I'm thankful for, and yeah, a bunch of different things like that revolving around the Thanksgiving time of year. It's one of my favorite times of the year for a multitude of reasons. You just get to spend time with family, but also you should do this more, but you get to more freely express what you're thankful for. But yeah, I'm thankful for all the people in my life, obviously. Family, like my grandparents, my parents, my siblings, my great-grandparents, and everybody that I've met, and Reagan's included in this. Just everybody. I feel like even the people who've done me wrong, if you watch my testimony video, I didn't really go into names, but yeah. So, it's a lot with that, but it's still good to be thankful for even those people, because for all people, good, bad, whatever, just because at the end of the day, they kind of inadvertently shaped you and brought you closer to, in my experience, brought me closer to God. So, I really can't complain very much with that, because they did bring me a lot closer to God than I was before. Sorry, I'm trying to look for the seeds that I'm able to save because I did mark them with a system that I forgot. So, no, I remember. I don't know what that was. That was really loud, though. But yeah, just all the people who are in my life, extended family from Hillsville, if you're watching, hello, and incredibly thankful to have you guys in my life. Reagan, I'm incredibly thankful to have her in my life as well, with the podcast and with everything else. Without her, this podcast would never happen. Would have never happened, and it wouldn't be as good as it is right now. So thank you, Reagan, and I'm incredibly thankful for you. And I'll be doing like a bigger post on this on Thanksgiving Day, and again on Saturday, because I'm doing my dad's side of the family Thursday and my mom's side on Monday. Not Monday, Saturday. I like having the two different ones sometimes, or like two separate days. We used to go everywhere, like traveling a lot. Okay, you guys cannot see me because of this thing, and it's really bright. But we used to only go to... Okay, this is the golden one. We used to have everything in one day, which was incredibly fun. Get it out of the way, but like, you were full. But it was fun. So now we split it up between the 2 days. My mom's side of the family just realized that, a lot of people had different obligations on Thanksgiving, obviously, where traveling was not convenient for everybody, and we really wanted as many people to be there as possible. So we did what we did, and we switched it. Well, we did not. Family members who host it switched it. But it's worked out. I feel like we've almost doubled our attendance every single year with Thanksgiving, just because people are now able to come who have not been able to. So that's really, really wonderful. There are still bees in my garden, y'all. It just flew away. Of course, my luck, right when I grabbed the camera. No, but I'm incredibly thankful for that. And all of that, just because it's people that you really don't see, but the holidays. So, incredibly thankful for that. Also, topic is saving seeds. I'm really incredibly thankful that I'm able to garden, that I'm not going to call it a green thumb, because I do and don't agree with that term. It just takes practice. I'm grateful that that God has helped me in being able to do this. So I'm thankful for God, but I'm also thankful for the garden that He's able to plant, that He planted inside my soul, that I'm able to share with you guys. Also, these seeds that I'm saving are from my great-great-grandmother. They were crossed a few times, so it's going to be really hard to even them out. But I'm going to try my hardest to get them back to what they were, and back to I don't know exactly what they look like. There's no pictures, but I'm going to try to get them back to what I have been told they look like. If you've heard anything, well, actually I can show you because I have one flower. This golden, incredibly golden flower. So I'm trying to get them like that. I am saving some that are a dark red, just because I do enjoy the deep red, but that's going to be later down the road. I'm only going to focus on growing these for now, and I'm sure I'm going to have outliers that show up every single year of the deep red, which I'm not opposed to that, but I want to try to get them back to how they were before. So that is going to be a difficult task, but it's going to be a task that I welcome. This is actually red. This one was red, I think. I don't know. I feel like I should, because I did mark these. I think this is actually red. I do believe this is red, looking at the string. But yeah, it's a lot. I'm thankful for a lot of things in my life that I might not express on the daily. Like I said, my parents, my siblings. I think we take a lot of that stuff for granted. Not just now, but all the time. Because we're with those people all the time. And I think, I don't know, you really need to enjoy every moment that you can, and not just the moments here or there that you enjoy. You need to enjoy all the time, because you never know what day could be last. And I've talked about this a lot on my channel recently, with loss and everything else, having to get rid of things, but also just losing people in your life who you didn't think would go, but wouldn't go so soon. So yeah, it is incredibly difficult to not go through life, but it's difficult to try to get everything, or I don't know, it is stressful to try to see everybody that you want to see all the time. But I'm not saying you have to see everybody like every single week or every single month. You can call people too. Okay, this bee. You can call people, message them every once in a while, and just be like, hey, thinking of you, or something along those lines. It can be incredibly simple. And I know I'm not the best at that, so don't come after me. But yeah, I've tried doing so more, but it's difficult, and some people it's just easier face to face, which is how I like talking to people, is face to face. Obviously, with you guys you can't really see it because I'm not like directly looking at the camera, because it's weird, like only weird, right? No. But it is incredibly easy to get caught up in stuff in day-to-day life that you forget to be thankful for those people. I keep up with a lot of people on Facebook, like my family from Hillsville. Love all of them very, very dearly. I was able to go to one of the family reunions up there for the first time and see more people, and it was wonderful. It was incredibly wonderful. Sorry, I'm trying to get these things off. I really hope I'm doing the right thing with these, because I don't believe that I am. Yeah, I really don't think that I am. I think these strings have been messed with a little bit. But yeah. Well, I'm thankful for the garden, like I said. I'm thankful that God was able to instill this passion inside of me, and that it's been able to work out how it has. Sometimes it can be stressful, sometimes you might want to give up, and sometimes you have too many seeds that you don't know what to do with. Not me. Definitely not me. Definitely not wanting to buy more, and definitely have not entered in a few giveaways on Instagram. Maybe I have. Needing to buy more seeds. No, not needing to. I'm trying to do more flowers next year, because I really want to dedicate these beds to food this year. And yeah, I'm going to plant flowers throughout, but if I can get we have a side part of our house up there that gets very good sun. Not the best, but like it gets good sun where it can easily grow stuff. So I am very much so looking forward to adding that space. I need to check with my mom again, but I'm excited about adding that space as well. And I'm thankful for the birds that I'm able to have. I'm thankful for all of that. I'm thankful for the skills that I'm learning, because I am learning a bunch of useful skills. I can cook from scratch now. I couldn't always. No, you really need to grow your skills, and that's what I've been trying to do recently, is grow skills. I feel like these are different than what is happening. Maybe we just put them all in a big thing and hope for the best. No, we're gonna try to get them different. But yeah, it's all of that, and I'm thankful for the season when we're in it, but I feel like this happens with everybody. You're more thankful for whatever season it is after the fact. Like Christmas, yeah, that's an easy one to be thankful for in the moment. But like spring and summer, like a gardener, I am incredibly thankful for that in the spring and summer. But in the off time, like now, when all I can do is save seeds and look online and look back at old pictures and YouTube videos, it's kind of not upsetting, but it's like I could have done better. I could have done a lot better. And yearning for seeds, or not seeds, just yearning for that, because I mean, I am a gardener through and through. I'm going to tell you, really enjoy it, and more so farmer than gardener, but right now gardener works. Incredibly wonderful for my skills, that are incredibly thankful for the skills that I've learned with that. But I miss spring. There's so many things that I wish I could do different, and that's what I like about the garden, is because every single year you get a redo. Now you can do some things the same, and you can change some things. It's just implementing different systems, which I feel like is fairly easy, is implementing new systems. Like, I'm thankful for that more so, because you're able to change things every year. You're able to do things differently. You're able to see what worked, what didn't work, and if it didn't work, you try it again. And if it grows again and you don't like it, then don't grow it anymore. I know I can speak for me, but I can also speak for Reagan. Reagan has a few things that she's tried that she's not going to grow again. I have a few. I don't really have a lot that I'm not going to grow again. One thing I didn't grow this year were the Armenian cucumbers, the Armenian yard-long, just because they take up a lot of space. And for someone with limited space, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of food, but they also just didn't taste that good. So I'm saving that space for beans and for cucumbers and for everything else, but also maximizing your space. I'm thankful for HOA. I'm thankful that I was able to not learn that, but go away and come back with a new mindset of being, yes, you need to fully utilize your space and you need to be able to use your space efficiently. And I feel like it's not spring or summer, but I am trying incredibly hard to be able to do so. Give me 1 second to get these seeds. I am trying incredibly hard to do so, though. Again, it's not easy all the time to do, but it does get subsequently easier, I'd say. It does take some time. Obviously, this is red. It does take time. So, I'm not saying it's going to be completely easy, 100% foolproof, or anything like that. I'm just trying to give you the hope for a new season, and that's what my channel is about. That's what the podcast channel is about, is giving you hope and being able to do things where you're at. It's not, having a farm is nice. Being able to have the land to do more of the things that you're wanting to do is completely wonderful, but you need to be able to make it work where you are. And I'm thankful that I am able to realize that, because if I would have just not done anything here and just been like, yeah, I need to go buy a farm. I need to buy a farm before I can even start doing chickens or start doing gardening or start doing anything like that, then it would be a lot of work getting started. I think I would take a lot of it for granted, actually, because you haven't been doing it. And I'm thankful that I realized that and that I'm able to have been doing it, but also to keep going with it and to try to make things efficient. Like, I see that things need to be more efficient. And I'm able to maybe not make it as efficient as it needs to be, but I'm able to see those faults and try to make them better and try to make them more efficient. But the point of that is, if you're going to try to jump into farming just by buying land, you're going to be overwhelmed unless you start incredibly small. So I'm thankful, as much as I hate it at times, I am incredibly thankful that I am able to start small and that I have been able to get a good start and that I've been able to get a grasp. I'm able to fail on a small scale so I can succeed on the small scale, but also be able to succeed on a greater scale. Yeah, I'm getting all of this stuff done now. I'm learning how to grow tomatoes. Tomatoes are easy. But learning how to do things like that, and it's incredibly wonderful. I keep hearing stuff. Incredibly easy and to do that, and I'm going to be able to use those systems forever. Yeah, there might be things that happen like environmental circumstances, or you won't be able to grow some things because of this or that, or different soil. The soil's a big thing. But it's all incredibly wonderful to be able to look at and to learn. Especially for me, most people are probably looking at me like, what? But if you're still here, it's because you like gardening. Mainly because it's what I've been talking about the longest. But yeah, it's all of that, and just needing to be thankful for where you're at and what you're doing and where you're going to go, and realizing where you're going to go, and not just stopping because you think you've gotten to a certain place and you're done. I've talked about this a few times. Being a gardener, being a homesteader or a farmer, or just learning in general, you can never just say that you're done. Because saying that you're done means, in my mind, saying that you're done means that you've learned all the skills you need to learn. And I don't agree with that. I don't think anybody learns all the skills that they need to learn. Ever. You're always going to continually learn. You're going to continually be learning new skills. My principal in elementary school, she said something, or she would come in there and we would tell her something, or my 5th grade teacher would tell her something, and she'd be like, I guess you never stop learning, do you? And she was like, we were all like, or she said, you learn something new every day, don't you? And she was like, yeah. Or she always said that she would learn something new every single day, because you can't just be closed-minded with that. You have to try to learn every single day. And yeah, it's going to get difficult. Sometimes you're not going to want to. Sometimes you're going to... Sorry, I'm picking more seeds. It's going to be difficult at times. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, but it's going to be something that you're going to be able to look back on and to experience for a long time. And that's wonderful in and of itself. Like my gardening skills, I'm going to be able to look at those forever. I'm going to be able to use those forever. Partly because that's what I want to do, but also because it's so easy, or because they're skills that are very beneficial to have. And I'm thankful for that. I'm incredibly thankful for that. I'm thankful for my parents let me do all of this, and that I'm able to learn, especially because if I wasn't able to learn, I wouldn't be able to do it. But yeah, I'm incredibly thankful for all of that. I'm incredibly thankful for God giving me this gift above all things, and I'm incredibly thankful that He's paved the way for me to be able to successfully do this. I mean, it hasn't been as successful as it could be, but it's successful nevertheless. So I'm looking at it. You have to look at it as a glass half full. You can't look at it as a glass half empty. And this is strayed from the Thanksgiving topic, but it's still a wonderful topic to talk about, no matter what, because it's just a good topic. So I will forever be thankful for all of it. Never going to forget these lessons. And if I do, I have it all documented here, so that I never have to forget these lessons. And that if I start to ever forget these lessons, I can go back and I can find out the beginning, I guess. The beginning, why I started and why all of this. But yeah. I'm excited to be able to do this. I'm excited to be able to teach you guys. I'm excited to be able to... I'm not sharing large scale right now, and maybe I never do. Maybe this is only going to be reaching the people that it needs to reach and no one else. And that's fine. And maybe it's for my own personal use for later on, and to be able to look back in a time of when I need, or to be like, what lessons did you know back then, or something like that. And that's really all that I can hope. I can hope that it's going to be wonderful, and I can hope that I'm going to be able to use these lessons for a lifetime, and to be able to teach and to share about these lessons. And that's what the podcast is for, and I'm incredibly thankful for that. But yeah, it's these little things. It's just, you have to get... I get excited when I'm talking about it because it's so... Yawning again. Because it's so... I can't even explain it. It's just... It's so awesome to talk about and to experience and everything else. Let me undo these. But to close out this video, I want to share to all of you guys that whatever it is that you're thankful for, whatever it is, be thankful for it and to share it, but also and to express gratitude and gratefulness and love the ones that you love fully and with all of your heart. But the other part of this is I've done a whole video on this, a 40-minute video. If I remember, I'll link it in the end, or link it at the end or in the description. Follow your passions, and not just follow your passions, but if you're struggling or you're not seeing where, and I might make this a whole video. Yeah, I'll make this a short video for next Monday. But if you're not seeing where you're going, pray for it. I strongly urge you to pray for it, because it's going to, it helps, trust me, and I'll share mine own in the next video. But pray for it and be incredibly grateful for what you have, and try to use the spaces that you have, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope I can inspire you in some way, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye all.